Well, here we are again celebrating another milestone, 150,000 subscribers, and all I can say is thank you. It really has been a fantastic journey so far, and I can promise you now there are a few things in the works other than Flat Earth Friday and Tinfoil Tuesday, so do keep an eye out for that. So I thought we'd celebrate with another look at the wacky world of the comment section, and there'll also be something for you guys to take part in as well at the end. And I even thought, because it's a celebratory video, why not wear my own t-shirt? After the last comments video, I had a few requests from some of you guys to pop in some positive comments as well. So I've done that, and I've laced a few positive comments sandwiched in between some of the normal garbage that we get. Right, let's begin, and we'll start with the positive one. This message was received by me from a guy called Simon from the Facebook page, and he writes, "Sorry to admit that I started to believe in the flat earth stuff after my daughter got me looking at conspiracy theories. Then I stumbled on you and you brought me back to earth. Loving all your debunking and wish I had half your knowledge. Keep it up, mate." What a wonderful thing to hear. Just bringing Simon back from the dark side is enough for me already. Anything else over that is a bonus. Next up we have Dennis Markakis, who is bringing things back to a normal standard. He writes, "I just came to say I want to punch the out of Queer Man Dan's obnoxious looking, arrogantly ignorant and ugly ass inbred British retarded face. I can't stand that face or voice or straw man regurgitating, parroting, systematically indoctrinated opinion. You, Dan. Get the off of YouTube. Flat Earth debunking is not your strong suit. Go debunk unicorns, Bigfoot and mermaids. You look like you have Down syndrome, you sound like a retard, and I bet you don't shower because you look like you smell like burnt shit mixed with 2-week-old period blood. Die." Well, Dennis, I don't think there's any misunderstanding about how you feel about me. Oh well. Of course, you don't have to watch. Oh, here we go. It's Dennis again. What have you got to say, Dennis? "Go yourself, Dan. You're a disgusting disgrace to humanity. You delete my comments because you're a loser face that can't handle the vulgar truth of your pathetic existence. You're British scum at its finest. Loser. I wish I could piss on your face and in your mouth so you know just how bad your ugly, stupid loser piss brain tastes. Faggot." Wow. Not sure why he's linking the fact that I'm British with all of that. But hey, I do sleep soundly knowing how much I piss off flat earthers. Next up we have Lion of Judah 7, who says, "Your hairline looks like someone spray painted your face with a Batman stencil, you nerd." Well, my hairdresser now knows that I'm on YouTube, and if she sees that, she probably won't be best pleased. Anyway, that comment got a laugh out of my wife, so kudos to you. And there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Another nice one up next from a Tom Wedge. "Are we seeing the next Ant and Dec, Simon, Dan and Conspiracy Cats?" I don't think we'll ever be as big as those two, but that's still very nice to say. Thank you. And if we are, I think I would be Dec. You know, the one with more hair. Sorry, Conspiracy Cats. Oh yes, next up we don't have a comment, but it was something I stumbled upon and I found it funny anyhow. I was perusing Ranty Flat Earth's Patreon page one day, and I found out that for just $30 a month, you could get weekly shoutouts on his live stream and a less than 24-hour response time on email questions. Dare I do it? Just so he has to email me back? I'll let you decide on that one. Next up we have Lockhurst, who says, "I bet you utterly ruined your mum's vagina with those ears and that beak." Lockhurst, I'm not sure if you know how biology works, but you aren't born an adult. Maybe you should look into that a bit more, buddy. Michael Loran is up next, and he states, "So glad your channel is here. Them flat earthers nearly got me, but you have shown me the errors of my ways, so thank you, Simon Dan." Nice, another save. It's an absolute pleasure, Michael, and thank you very much for watching. Next up we have Mick Ronson, who exclaims, "Something funny looking about you, Dan. I can tell just by looking at you that you are one of those people that cannot be told anything. It saddens me that decent people have to live with people like you." I thought about this comment for a while, and I think in some ways he's right. There's no way I'm going to let flat earthers tell me what's what about the world. Everyone else though, they're cool. Okay, here's Robert Spreadborough again. He seems desperate to reclaim his golden probe. What is it now, Robert? Dan, you got to stop masturbating over your globes. We can see it in your dumb face. Lovely Robert, charming as always. Perhaps Anders Ace can be a little bit more civil. Oi, faggot man Dan. Hope you're going to stop your lies soon, or else I will copyright strike whole your content on behalf of Wikipedia, you utter moron. Why don't you try that and see how far you get? Next we have Mark Sargent, who's posted a comment that he posts on almost all of my other videos. Thank you for introducing your subscribers to the Flat Earth concept. For those of you new to this, your world is about to change. Everyone laughs at first, but when you're done, ask yourself this. Can you prove the Earth is a globe without NASA? Because they didn't invent the globe. Do your own research and ask questions. Long live Flat Earth. Well, actually, Mark, everyone laughs at first, and then they take a little break to catch their breath. And then they laugh a little bit more. And then they go on with their day, safe in the knowledge that there are people out there in this world dumber than they are. Right, Paul Redmond next. What have you got to say, Paul? You're a anchor, clearly put in place to make a mockery out of the truth about the great explorer who died short of his target in Antarctica. How do you know what really happened, you posh? Let me see. Maybe it was the 50 or so news reports that documented it when it happened. That kind of helped. And besides, plenty of people have crossed Antarctica, the most recent being Colin O'Brady of the US, who did it last December. Another nice one now from Blue Owl Otaku, who says, At Simandan, hi, I subbed, liked the stream, and I have watched most of your videos, and now I am no longer a flat earther. Thank you sincerely for changing my mind. I want to help as much as I can to help this odd theory of the flat earth and other odd theories, thanks to you. Thanks for changing my thinking and my life. You are most welcome, Blue. He did a lovely interview with Fight the Flat Earth after he came back to the light. Please do check that out. I'll leave the link in the description. Okay, what have we got next? Oh, that's a classic thumbnail. Never seen anything like it. Did you train to be able to pull that face? Is it supposed to convey some type of emotion? Or were you sucking lemon slices? Face for radio, son. Thanks for that. Fortunately though, my face has no bearing whatsoever on what I say. Of course, if you want to refute that any time, you're more than welcome. Up next we have Mick Wakefield, and he says, Look at Dan mulling around a mouthful of NASA seamen. Mick, if you're going to insult someone, at least have the common decency to spell seaman correctly in the right context. Absolute village idiots, the lot of you. The Syndicate is next, and he writes, You are a weak punk, Dan. If you even fractionally acted this way in public, you would get hit and dropped. You're a clown. The Syndicate, what fraction can I get away with? 1/5? 1/8? Please do let me know and I will adjust my persona accordingly. Thanks. Richard Johnson, do you have anything better to say? Up next, Dan proves without a shadow of a doubt that maxi pads cannot hold 10 times their weight in liquid, because he said so. Clearly not. Gasly, Scam Man Dan, so apart from mocking other people, what do you actually have to offer? From what I see, 100% nothing. No humour, no personal experience of any topic you talk about. You know what you are. You are a bedroom boy who taps away at his laptop all day every day, and I probably knocks one out every 5 minutes due to lack of anything real like a woman. So are you accusing me of knocking one out every 5 minutes due to the lack of something real like a woman, or are you admitting that you do it? The poor spelling and grammar from Flurfs really does make for good comedy. Dylan Cook next. Come on then, Dylan. What have you got? Dan is either a blind science jack-off or he's a paid shill. What a dickless fire. Little Jewish soy boy, I'd knock you out on principle. Moon landings were fake as Only NASA fanboys buy that obvious bullshit. Thanks for that, Dylan. Let's hope you and your principles never meet me in my dickless limp body. Okay, last up we have Trav the Man. Can we finish on a high? I believe in science fully, just like you do, man. But all you really do is just read shit other people have figured out. You're dumb. You're not smart. I also believe that you like balls in your mouth like a faggot. You also most likely felch. Also, you have a chode. Highly uneducated. Right, I think I got most of that, but what's a chode? Okay. Not sure what the dimensions of my penis have to do with dimensions of the Earth, but... Oh wait, hang on a minute. Do you guys literally think everything is flat? It's either that or your guys' imaginations are becoming more and more warped. Please stop. Right, okay, that wraps up another comment special. Thank you very, very much for watching. And as I said before, thank you very much for sticking with me. I really do appreciate it. At some point soon, Conspiracy Cats and I are going to be doing a Flat Earth and conspiracy theory meme review together, just for a bit of a laugh. So if you want to get your Flat Earth and conspiracy theory memes in, please do send them in to my email at simondan@gmail.com and we'll have a look at those and should be good fun. Thank you all again. Please do like and subscribe, and I shall see you all on Tuesday. See you then.